it does. Hello YouTubers, you're back here with Shavron, and we're going to be taking a look at more support for the MACHINA archetype. So Machinas are getting a pretty good support in the structure deck that's coming. It is pretty much in the structure deck like devoted for Machinas. The last announcement showed a lot of their big monsters that they're getting as a support. They had pretty cool effects. Looks like Machinas are going to be in a pretty good situation once their support comes through. How it's going to affect the meta, I think it'll probably be more of a fun deck, especially with the current like just meta decks we have at the moment. They're very powerful, and once Master Rule 5 comes out, we're going to be seeing a pretty chaotic meta coming around with Machinas. I can see them doing something when it comes to competitive play, but how far they can take it, it really comes down to play testing and seeing what else gets released for the structure deck. So first up, we have MACHINA Reinformation. You can only activate one card with its card's name per turn. It's a normal spell, so you can discard one card to add two MACHINA monsters with different names from your deck to hand, or you can discard one MACHINA card to add two MACHINA cards with different names from your deck to your hand, except for MACHINA Reinformation. So that is actually a really strong search card for the MACHINA archetype. You have Started Mining for Salads, which is it's pretty much a discard one to add Gazelle. This is discard one to add two. So you're not negging to use it, and you can pretty much depending on what else this archetype gets, this seems like it could be a make or break for the archetype. So next up we have MACHINA Defense Region. So it's a continuous spell card. You can only use this card's names to effect once per turn. Your opponent cannot target level 6 or lower machine monsters you control for attacks or for card effects while you control level 7 or higher machine monster. So pretty good protection for your little dudes while you have your big guys out. And as we saw with the announcement they had for their monsters, they are going to have pretty decent attack stats on them, so their big guy is going to be pretty hard to get rid of. If a face-up machine monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one machine monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So on top of protection, it's got good it's pretty much a good rotation for the deck as well. Next up we have MACHINA Overdrive. So it's a normal trap card. You can only use either this card's name's 1 or 2 effect per turn, and only once that turn. So it's hard once per turn for both effects. If you use one, you can't use the other. That's what I mean by that one. You can target one machine monster you control, special summon one machine with a different name from your hand or deck if you do destroy that target. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 3 machine monsters amongst monsters you have banished or in your graveyard and shuffle them into your deck, and then draw one. So it gets pretty much your big guy out straight to the field, and then on top of that, it's a recycle and draw card. So like I said, it's hard to tell what this deck's going to be able to do. It looks like it's going to be a very fun deck to play. The cards that they've announced in the last set for the MACHINA monsters and this one seem like they're pretty strong effects for the cards that they have. So next up we have a MACHINA Process Storage. It's a level 4 Dark Machine effect monster, 1600 attack, 1500 defense. You can only use this card's name 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one MACHINA monster in your graveyard, except MACHINA Process Storage. Special summon it in defense position. It cannot activate its effects this turn. You can target one other MACHINA monster you control and one spell and trap your opponent controls and return them to your hand. So that is pretty good. Just getting rid of back row. It's pretty much a negate bait on his own. So and on top of that, as we saw with the trap card, you target a one machine monster you control and special summon to destroy, and when this card comes back out, you can pretty much get that monster back. So this is a very good special summon target, as the effect applies when it's special summon as well. So I can see a pretty cool combo going on with MACHINA Overdrive and MACHINA Process Storage. Sorry. Next up we have Malefactor's Command. So it's a quick play spell card. You can only activate one card with this name, card's names per turn. You can target one machine monster you control, equip one appropriate machine unit monster from your hand or deck to that monster, but the unit monster you equip cannot be special summoned this turn. So I know this is they've made this for machiners, but this is pretty good ABC support as well. Just being able to get pieces out of your deck and just like you're missing A, you know what? I'm playing this. I'm getting A equipped onto the field. That is actually really good support for both archetypes, for ABCs and machiners. Yeah, so they're getting pretty insane draw. You're getting a pretty much a discard to add any two machiners from your deck to hand, and they've got this one on top of that as well. So you have reprints in this set as well, which is Machina Peacekeeper. You have Machina Force, which was an don't 100% remember what it does exactly. We'll have to look it up another time, sorry guys. Machina Megaform, and then we have a Jizukuru, the Star Destroying Kaiju. So it's the machines, I can see why they've thrown that in. And we have Righty Driver, Lefty Driver, and Ties of the Brethren. Brethren's alright. I don't think you'd actually run it in the deck once you like just complete it all together. I feel like just running the machine and any machine support that already exists just in the deck will be strong enough as it is. Overall, I'm pretty happy that we are seeing good support for your older sets. This machiners are actually getting a really big boost and a kick up the ass. I feel like from the last announcement and this one, yeah, I can see them doing pretty cool stuff. Like I said, I don't know how well they'll go in competitive play. That really does come down to play testing and just seeing what decks are going to be topping around the time. Because I'm pretty sure this comes out after the Master Rule 5, so they're going to be in a pretty weird spot. They won't be bound to link monsters, which is going to be good as well. They'll be able to make their own rank 4 plays if possible, and just doing their own thing without having to worry about link monsters. So, but again, with the whole link monsters, you can still use them like Bowl Sword is still going to be a big card. It's just an OTK push on its own, so you can expect a lot of decks to still play that. If this deck plays it, I don't know. I can't really see how quickly this deck's going to be able to special summon monsters on the board, because with your big link 4 guys, you're going to have to be able to get monsters quickly onto the field to be able to utilize them more efficiently. But like I said, it's really good to see old support for decks like this, and you guys let me know if you guys are looking forward to playing this archetype, and if you have any ideas or mix of archetypes you reckon they'll do well with machiners. So I'm going to leave it at that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to support me by liking this video and subscribing to my channel, and you guys will definitely be seeing me next time. See you guys. Does